What's up, YouTube? Today I just want to do a quick video about my throwing knife collection, I guess. It's not much. I just want to go through it real quick and then kind of talk to you about throwing knives and, you know, buying, purchasing knives if that's, you know, something that you're interested in. So I got into throwing knives about 2 years ago. I never really took it seriously. I've thrown knives before, like goofing around and stuff, but I never owned like a pair of actual, you know, throwing knives or anything like that. And so I got a set for Christmas. My father-in-law 2 years ago bought me a set for Christmas. It was these little 4-inch knives here, made by Perfect Point. And it's just a little kind of gimmicky hobby, get you into the hobby type throwing knife. There's not much weight to these, and that's really their downfall. They're definitely fun to play with, and I'm really glad, you know, that I got them because I had a lot of fun with them. They're made by Perfect Point. They come 6 in a set in this little, you can buy it off eBay, this little sheath. Nice starter gift if, you know, somebody likes knives. Maybe they don't throw, but you want to see if that's something they're interested in. You know, this is something that you would buy them. Again, there's not much weight to it, so you can't throw these, you know, 10 feet would probably be the limit. That would be probably pushing it, actually. This is probably like a 5 foot and closer, you know, a half a spin throw, stick into something. You're not launching these very far. But they're nice, nice little collectors. I'm not sure what else to say about them. They're 4 inches. They're super light, super cheap. And that's how I got into the hobby. I started throwing these, and, you know, I think I probably threw them 1,000 times. And I'm like, okay, you know, it's time to expand a little bit, get a little bit more serious into it. So I bought a new set of knives here, and what I bought was these. Perfect Point makes them. They're just it's a 8-inch knife. I'm sorry, 8 inches, stainless steel, and they're not expensive either. Perfect Point's probably like bottom of the barrel. You know, as far as throwing knives, they're like kind of an off-brand. And but that's all you need. You don't need to spend, you know, $50, $100 on a throwing knife or a set of 3 throwing knives. They're all the same thing. It's a hunk of steel. The difference really is in the steel itself. You know, the more money you pay, the better high quality steel you're going to get. Because as you can see, you know, you don't really want a nice set of throwing knives because you're going to destroy them. You know, that's just the way it is. You know, you throw them. I've had to re-edge these, you know, probably 2 times at least. As you can see, the points are going to dull on them. They used to be, you know, wicked sharp, but now, I mean, they're dull. And the blades are still, you know, semi-sharp. Like I said, I did hit it with a, you know, just with a file, because it's going to get burrs, it's going to get chips, and these could probably use it again, actually. So these are cheap. These, I think I got like a set of 3 was $10, so I got 3 sets. These are the same thing, Perfect Point, same exact knife. The only difference being one's black. So, and you can see the paint's wearing on that. It's silver underneath, so they just hit it with black paint. Same exact knife. And again, these are cheap. Maybe they're under $10 for a set of 3. I don't know. I can't remember. I bought them a long time ago. But they got a nice weight to them. They fly great. I can do, you know, 2, 3 spins. 3.5 spins is the most that I can do. Just because after that, it's kind of hard to even hit the target. But again, something maybe with a heavier knife, a heavier, longer knife, you know, would be easier. And then these are just, you know, same exact design kind of, but they're just an offer brand. Maxim. It's got an eagle on there. I don't know if you can see that. Stainless china. You know, so cheap quality knives, but they work great. You don't have to spend a lot to get in. Like I said, you know, $100 set of throwing knives is going to get you a stock of steel about, you know, 9-10 inches. And, you know, perfectly straight, you know, no design or nothing, just a straight shank of steel. And that's fine. I mean, you know, that's what a lot of people throw with. I just didn't want to invest that kind of, you know, money on 3 knives. And then these ones I don't throw these as much. These I'll throw after I warm up with these knives. You know, warming up is key. You know, you want to start, you know, light, kind of loosen up your shoulder and your elbow, get into the zone kind, and then you can, that's what I do anyways. You know, I'll warm up, you know, 10-20 throws, and then I'll break out these. These are double-sided. Throw these. These are 9 inches, so they're a little bit longer. Got a little bit more control with them, I feel. And these are the same. What are these made by? It says Blue Angel on. Oh, they're made by Arrow Blades, if you can see that. It's just got, I thought they looked cool. I had some eBay bucks I used on these. I think might be 24. I paid for a set of 12, and it came in this, this roll-up sheath. These are the same thing. Perfect point, are these? Yeah, these are perfect point. Same thing, 9 inches. So that's my throwing knife collection, and again, start small. If you want to, get into it, you can throw these. These you can throw indoors, upstairs. Get a piece of styrofoam and throw it at it just to practice and get it down. They're not going to hurt much. When you start throwing something like this, this weighs about the same as all of those knives put together. So, you're not going to want to throw this like indoors or nothing, probably, because you're going to get twangs and changs, and it's going to be loud. I have a target set up here. I'll show you, what I use for a target. It's just, let me show you. This is just a couple of 2 8-foot 4x4 posts that I bought at Lowe's, and then I used my chop saw and I just chopped them in, the width of a 2x4, so 2 3/4 inches. So they sit flush on there. Built a frame around it, and then this is an end grain. As you can see, it's going into the end of the grain, not to like the hard part of the wood. It's going into the cut part of the wood. So the knife just sticks into it, pretty much effortlessly. And what I do is I spray it down with water first to kind of soak it up. Otherwise, you'll get a lot of chip outs. So you can see here, I've thrown thousands of knives at this. So it is, it's chipping out pretty good. I could probably replace this inner section for sure. The outer section's holding up pretty good. Like I said, I just mist it down with water in a spray bottle and, go through it like that. And then I built a frame. As you can see, it stands about chest height. Nice target. And then I got my lines marked out here. Half spin, full spin, 1.5 spins, 2 spins, 2.5, and so on. And really, it's all about spacing. As you can see, I marked the lines on my basement floor with just some blue painter's tape. It's gonna take some experimenting. You're just not gonna start walking up there and dropping knives. Start with a half spin. So this would be a half spin. Go into the wood like that. A full spin would be release it like this. It would spin 1 full spin and then stick into the board. And then when you get sticks, they're gonna vary. You're gonna have a high stick, a low stick. This would be a straight perfect stick, into the wood like this. If you're sticking like this, you're over rotating. So don't adjust your arm. Take a half a step forward to bring it down right here. And if you're hitting low like this, that means you're under rotating. So take a step back, and it'll put it. So those are the 3. I mean, if you're hitting like this, you probably want to take a full step back, maybe a foot or so. But the ideal is you want to be straight on at a 90-degree angle. Anything like this or this, you have to adjust for, and you're not going to adjust it by snapping it faster or floating it in there. You want to have the same consistent throw every time, same throw. You have to adjust your distance. That's the key. And it took me a long time to figure that out. When I was starting with these, I wasn't sticking much. I had fun throwing them, and they were fine, but they were really holding me back because they're so lightweight. So it was hard to keep the same consistent throw with kind of like nothing in your hand. So I looked on YouTube and I found some tutorials, and the key thing is the spacing and the consistent hold. There's lots of different ways. Somebody pinch it. I like to throw it kind of a modified, like a pinch grip, like this. And same throw every time. Just try to keep your wrist straight when you release. That's all I do. Try to keep that in the back of your mind. And kind of release. That's all. I don't know. It's hard to explain, I guess, on camera. You'll get a feel for it because you're not going to hit nothing. And just keep practicing at it. Adjust your distances, and you'll start getting sticks. And then, like I said, once you start getting sticks, you're in the right direction. Like I said, if you're high like this, take a step forward. You're over rotating. That'll bring that to right there, and that's what you want. You want that 90-degree stick. So if this is something you guys are interested in, I'll do some tutorials. I'll walk through some tutorials. Show you how I throw, kind of to get the idea and things like that. If that's something you're interested in, let me know below in the comments. If you guys are not subscribed already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I am doing a giveaway on my channel. Let me show you that real quick. I'm giving away this Umarex 9XP blowback BB pistol. That'll be given away on St. Patrick's Day 2019, so it's September. It's March 17th, I believe, is St. Patrick's Day. I'll annotate the video at the end of this video. All you gotta do is like, comment, and share. Make sure you're subscribed, all that, and just share some videos. All that information is in that video, so I'll post that at the end of this video. But if you have any questions about throwing knives or anything, let me know. I'll try to answer the best I can. Like I said, I'm no expert, but if it's something you guys are interested in, I'll make some more videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week, guys.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.